Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Now, some exciting news happened this week that I think we're all aware of, and that is the Batman is getting a sequel. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thought Batman was going to get a sequel? I didn't see it coming. Couldn't have been like the fucking, huge bank the movie made alone. Not, the domestic numbers alone. It also did extremely well on HBO Max. It's just under Mortal Kombat for most watched thing in like the first weekend. Some bullshit like that. It's great. It's great. Just so happy that Batman 2 is getting a sequel and not some other movies. Yeah, I'm genuinely happy about it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. This Batman movie deserves it. How good this fucking movie was, how well done it was. We gotta crack open a beer to celebrate. We gotta celebrate how fucking well that movie was made. Of course it's getting a sequel. I know, it just got dark. Just got real dark right there. But what's up? How's everyone doing tonight? Superboy Arsh Gaming. What's up, man? How we doing? Did you hear about this Batman sequel, or are you just caught up in the Johnny Depp Amber Heard stuff? What is on the entertainment mind this week? This is my last stream before I leave for Canada. I'm actually leaving in about 6 hours from now. That's when the plane takes off the ground. It's 6 hours from now. So this is the last stream for like a minute. I'll be back May 7th, 8th, something like that. But yeah, just here to celebrate the epic victory for Batman. I just think it's hilarious how people thought there was going to be a different outcome here. You know what I'm saying? Like, when Discovery is making those quotes about how they're going to, get DC in shape and, we want to revitalize Superman. It's like, what the fuck do you think Warner Bros. Has been doing for like the last decade? They're trying to make Superman black. That's an effort to revitalize him. Like, what do you think? Like, what do you think? We want to make sure, we make good movies. Well, Warner Brothers is making good movies, like, as far as DC goes. They haven't made a bad DC movie in a minute. What's the worst DC movie? Wonder Woman 84? It's better than fucking Suicide Squad, I can tell you that. So, pretty awesome. Pretty fucking awesome. Great fucking week. So hyped for the Batman sequel. What is going to be in the Batman sequel now? We got to think about that. We could dwell on this victory all day. These fucking annoying ass Snyder fans got their shit kicked in this week. Yeah, we're gonna go with Pattinson's Batman. I'm not gonna go with that Ben Affleck guy. We're gonna go with Pattinson. So good. Celebrate. But yeah, it's been a really long week. I had to make sure I got a lot of shit taken care of before I flew out here. It's gonna be a long flight. I think like 3 hours to LA, another 2.5, 3 hours to Canada from there. I'm going to Vancouver. If I don't come back by the 10th, you can go ahead and assume I was murdered and my body is somewhere in the deep Canadian forest. Keep an eye out for that. I want to do a stream on the 10th when I get back. But yeah, guys, just wanted to express how happy I was that Batman 2 is happening now with Matt Reeves, Rob Pattinson, all returning, cast and crew returning. It's almost like they knew this. It's almost like they were waiting for CinemaCon to announce this. Oh my God. It's almost like Warner Bros. Has a plan with their DC movies now. I don't know. They keep working on that Flash. How's everyone feel about that Flash? I know Ezra Miller got in a lot of trouble. He keeps, being a prima donna. Someone says something bad in your direction, you got to flip a chair at them. That's what prima donnas do. You know how I feel about prima donnas, prima donna actresses and actors. Should we just recast the Flash? Well, we can't recast him right now. I mean, the movie's already done. It's in the can. So what's the next best thing you can do? Anybody got any ideas? You got to kill him off. Kill him off. Reshoot the end of the movie. Kill him. You got a year. Don't fuck with Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers will make an entirely new movie in that time frame. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't fuck with them. Ezra Miller, I think, has dunked his hand in the cookie jar one too many times. They ain't gonna keep protecting him. But of course, he says protected class. He's a celebrity. He's rich. I bet that's why people were pressing charges against him, because they knew it was Ezra Miller. And they're like, oh my God, we can make bank right now. That's the only reason people press charges. I guarantee it. I would look to see what actually happened. Like, was people talking shit to him? Probably. But still. Only celebrities do this shit, I feel. This is my last night. I turned off my console. Turned it off. Turned off all the consoles, all the electronics. Shutting it down. I'm shut down this computer after I'm done with the stream. It's all getting shut down. I'll be off for a week. And yes, I'm having a few beers before I get on the plane. Are you crazy? I'm definitely having a few beers before I sit in a plane for 3 hours. You best believe. I've been watching some of the Amber Heard trial. Amber Heard, Johnny Depp stuff. It's so funny. It's so funny. Every time Johnny Depp tries to explain something, they cut him off. Hilarious. Hilarious court stuff. And it reminded me of the Tim Heidecker trial. It reminded me of that. Here. Did you guys watch the Tim Heidecker trial? Much more entertaining than anything you've seen this year in films or TV. It's like an actual fucking trial. But it's totally a joke. And everyone just not breaking character. It's amazing. And it reminded me straight up from this, Johnny Depp trials. It's like the same shit. The China connection. Did we talk about the China connection? And this was like a thing they did for like 4 or 5 days. Super long streams. You guys should put that in the fucking chat box here. The full trial of Tim Heidecker. You know what I'm saying? Fucking ads. Is that going to work? Yeah, it should work. There's a link for you guys in the chat box. It should work. I don't know if it's going to pop up on this end. But it should work on that other end. There's some entertainment for you for the weekend. Let's watch that trial. We're working on some things. It's all very secretive right now. But we working on things. Because, I don't think YouTube's the goal. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this is the goal here. The goal is to create shit. I don't care where I do it. It's going to happen, though. Hey, it keeps getting dark like that unless I'm on this page. Which y'all want to talk about? I'm keeping up to date on the Johnny Depp stuff as much as I can. And by keeping up to date, I mean I watched like 20 minutes of like the hilarious stuff that happened that day. This was very foolish on Amber Heard's part. Like, why? Because I want $20 million instead of $4 million. Like, what the fuck is the dilemma here? I don't think this is loud enough for. They say you're supposed to turn off echo. Maybe that'll help. Let's try fucking with the audio since no one's really talking yet. Let's try fucking with the audio here. Turn off echo cancellation. I hate that conservative. Nothing interesting, you guys, about that Batman stuff. I just think it's so funny how the Snyder stains like it just went completely silent when that sequel was announced. It was so funny. I like how dirty it sounds. Is it coming through on the mic at all? Did echo cancellation work at all? Yay or nay? There's lurkers here. People are watching. Wasn't it so funny though? My God, all these Snyder conspiracy theorists, out here on the internet. How does this not discredit them? They were all talking about how, Batman flopped. That was the big thing. Batman fucking flopped. Because it didn't make $1 billion. Like, you would have to your fucking name's probably Enzo if you think that. Huh? What are we all feeling tonight? This is probably going to be a short stream. I just want to say bye in case the plane goes down. Have those thoughts lurking. Have those thoughts lurking right now. Higher. I don't know. How's it coming through? Can you hear it at all? With the fucking echo cancellation turned off. Does it matter? I don't think it does. There's stereo audio. Not that I can make the mic a little louder, a little quieter. Options are limited here on StreamYard. I know they want you to advertise it like it's the greatest thing on God's earth, all those ads that come up for it. So fun. I'm beginning to believe that ad companies have my bank information because I keep seeing ads for Woodford Reserve, and I never have bought Woodford on the internet. Never. I've bought it with my bank card, So advertising companies have your bank account information for sure. 100%. And they look at it. There's a conspiracy for you. Instead of all this like Snyder nonsense, getting restored some bad movies that only 100,000 people want to watch. Instead of those wacky conspiracies, like get focused on some real conspiracies, some real-time conspiracies here. So happy Batman's getting a sequel. So happy. And I feel like this Flash movie is going to be like, it might be a complete disaster, and therefore they would have to turn completely to the Batman world, Batman universe. And they were really smart to put it on HBO Max. Like a movie that made that kind of money domestic, and then it goes on to do like the second best on the streaming platform the first day it's out when people just saw it in theaters. Pretty goddamn impressive. You know what I'm saying? Is it, like, because the whole reasoning for why Mortal Kombat's views were that high is because nobody saw it in theaters. They just waited for HBO Max. They saw it on HBO Max. So, are you telling me this amount of people waited to see Batman on HBO Max instead of going to theaters? What if those people showed up to theaters? How much money would the movie have made? How much more money would the movie have made? I don't think it matters. I really don't think it matters. I think what matters is selling HBO Max subscriptions. I think that's what matters. At least that was AT&T's deal. Whoever the last company owned them. I talk about this Warner Brothers shit all the time. These companies aren't complicated. You want to revitalize Superman? Yeah. We've been trying to do that for like a decade here. Nobody cares about Superman. When some of these companies are going to learn. What are you guys' thoughts, huh? No thoughts? I could check some emails while I'm doing this. Yeah, plane ticket. I got my passport like, I want to say almost 2 months ago. 1.5. I've been waiting for this trip. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice to be 2,000 miles away. It's going to be fucking nice. Sometimes we just need to focus on some other things, guys, than movies and fucking whatever nonsense is coming out. I need to see the Northman. That's the one movie I'm really looking forward to right now is Northman. I really need to see that. I can't believe everyone saw it. Like all these YouTube people I talked to, I'm shocked everybody saw it. Like shocked. Like, I did not take you all for what's his name? Roger Eggers? I didn't take you guys for fans of his. I'm a big fan of him, and I haven't seen the movie yet. Like I loved Witch. I loved fucking Lighthouse. Lighthouse was dope. Fucking Will Dafoe's like best performance of his life, probably. That movie was so good. So I've been looking forward to the Northman for a minute because it's like the first movie he's had where he has a budget. I think the budget was like 90 million. And everyone say it's good. So I'm hyped. It's good. I'm hyped. And there will be a new episode of that DCFU podcast. I know it's been like a month, but there will be a new one. And we're going to talk about that Ezra Miller stuff. We're going to talk about the Amber Heard stuff, how it's going to affect these movies. And like Batman, come on now. I feel like Batman's going to be DC for the next decade, and I'm fine with it. I'm fine with you focusing on Batman until you get some other characters right. Like what's his name? Green Lantern. Yeah, I remember that guy. Remember when Green Lantern got a movie? I remember when Warner Brothers would take chances like that. Ooh. Pretty much the risk averse right now. Is that what it is? That's why I'm thinking like they have to put like Mr. Freeze in the Batman sequel. And I don't really care what Matt Reeves wants. Like, work it in. You did it with Riddler in this Batman movie. Like, I don't know for a fact, but it seems factual that they forced Matt Reeves to put Riddler in that movie because Riddler's way more recognizable than Hush. People know who Riddler is. They don't know who Hush is. Not in the mainstream. And that's funny how people want a Ben Affleck Batman movie, but they want Deathstroke. They want Deathstroke. Not many people in the mainstream give a fuck about Deathstroke. They think he's a ripoff of Deadpool. If that's the best you'll get, people. So, I think they'll force him to use Mr. Freeze. It makes too much sense too, especially if there's not time jump. It's like winter, everything's gonna be icy anyway. Use some Mr. Freeze. It's gonna be a winter movie. It's gonna be a Christmas movie. This Batman 2. Especially if they start shooting this year, Christmas next year. They could totally make it. They gotta start shooting the second half of this year. They might be able to make Christmas next year. It'd be close, but there wasn't a lot of special effects in this first Batman movie. Wasn't a ton. They probably had that movie done for like over a year before they released it. Yeah, man. But yeah, let's hope that turns out good. But yeah, we're just chilling. Just chilling. I see a bunch of movies too, and I don't do a lot of reviews for them. Like I just saw episode 8 of Winning Time. I think they're gonna have 10 episodes a season. If you don't know, Winning Time is the LA Lakers show with John C. Reilly in it. It's like a dramatization of what happened. And the guy that got to play Magic Johnson looks just like Magic Johnson. It's crazy. And sounds like him. It's nuts. Quincy Ishaya. Ashia. I can't even say that fucking name. Starts with I. Quincy I. Episode 9. How many episodes are in the season? I'm gonna assume 10. This fucking show is good. I like the show a lot. 10 episodes. Love it. Love it. And the whole first season is just the first season of Magic Johnson being there. It's fucking perfect. If the show gets popular, they could do like every season that Magic Johnson was there all the way to when he gets AIDS. You know what I'm saying? Like that would take like 10 seasons probably at the rate they're going right now. But it's a good show. Highly recommend it. It's got some funny moments. It's got some titties. It's got some drama. It's got Magic Johnson. It's great. Priest99 says he's watching Moon Knight right now. One of the few Marvel characters I actually like. Yeah, last thing I saw Moon Knight in was Spider-Man Web of Shadows. The classic video game. Spider-Man Web of Shadows. The guy who got to play, what's his name? Oscar Isaacs? No. Oscar something. Something like that. The guy that got to play Moon Knight's a good actor. I like him. It's too bad he was in those Star Wars movies. Really too bad. It didn't seem to affect his career none. Because he's really good, but it really affected John Boyega. Those Star Wars movies. It really affected him. I think I'll put a poll up and see what the next watch party we should do. I'll do that. You guys can vote on that the week I'm gone. It's funny what gets views. This fucking silly reaction to the Joker scene. So funny. And I want to thank all the new subscribers. I've gotten like 15 subscribers this week. I don't know why. I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know what videos they're coming from. I put up, a bunch of shit. Bunch of high quality shit. Oh, GTA. I forgot I did that. We should do more GTA. Maybe we should finish GTA San Andreas now that they fixed it. I beat the other games in that bunch. I haven't gone back to San Andreas yet because San Andreas is pretty goddamn big. But yeah. Yes, Prius. That's my answer to your Moon Knight thing. Did you doubt Batman was getting a sequel? Did anyone really doubt it? Like the second it gets what was it? The second it gets patched 350 million domestic, it's like guaranteed a sequel no matter what fucking movie you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And Batman's budget was pretty damn low. Pretty damn low. I mean, it was COVID is the reason their budget went up. So like you can't calculate for that. You know what I'm saying? That's after the fact. Let's see. It's got legs too. Damn, it got 368 million. That's getting close to 400 million. That's getting close. It's probably not going to hit it now. That's on HBO Max. But they, dude, 360. That's 370 million. You're 30 million away from 400 million. You're doing Dark Knight Rises numbers. I think we went over that. International spiking up. I think it's because like I don't know. I guess HBO Max isn't really available everywhere yet, so people internationally are gonna still see it for this month. It's got some legs, dude. It's got some fucking legs. I'm just looking at domestic dailies. The second, what the day? Where is it? April 19th. April 19th. That's when it came out on HBO Max. Was April 18th, 19th, and on April 23rd, it made double what it made on like. It made any sense. People are still seeing the movie in theaters. Crazy, crazy numbers. So awesome. What is the Batman sequel going to be? Mr. Freeze. Give me Mr. Freeze. Freezing the flooded waters from Riddler. While they're trying to drain the city, they just keep Mr. Freeze just keeps freezing it. I don't know. Something. Yeah, Batman 2 cometh. Damn right, Watcher. And honestly, Watcher, I'm probably not gonna go to sleep. I'll take a little nap on the plane, but I'm not going to sleep. We're close. It's 2:00 in the morning. I gotta be at the airport in 4 hours. 3 hours, man. Try to get there a little early. Because I tried to check in through the app, and it wasn't really scanning my passport correctly. So I have to go to a fucking, it's not a big deal. You just stand in one line. Because they could check you in to your flight as they're checking in your bag. So that's going to get taken care of. I know. I'm getting antsy. I just want it to happen. LAX is going to be annoying. But yeah, should be fine. Prius. I know people are tired of race swapping, but I saw fan art showcasing Gus from Breaking Bad as Mr. Freeze. I could definitely see him as Mr. Freeze. I feel like Mr. Freeze, you could easily race swap. I don't think it'd be a big deal, right? You can make him anything, anybody, because his skin's going to turn blue, right? Right? Jerry says hi. What's up, Jerry? How's your night going here? I'm probably going to stay on for like maybe another 30 minutes. And then I'm going to get ready for my flight. It's happening. It's happening. Leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when. I'll be back April. I know May 7th. I don't know. 7th or 8th. One of those days. Dude. So excited about those Batman movies. Can't stand it how excited I am about those Batman movies. Can't stand it. You guys are leaving likes. You're lingering. I need to get ideas. I need to get some inspiration on this trip. That's what's got to happen. Get some inspiration. I really want to finish that Justice League fan edit I was doing. I really want to finish it. I like it that Steppenwolf is in the history lesson scene and not Darkseid. I like that change in the Josh Whedon cut. I like that change. I don't care. I don't care what any of you think. I think it's a good change. It sets up that Steppenwolf is weak as fuck, which he is. He's no match for the Justice League. Steppenwolf. Like, this is like an underboss. This is Darkseid's little bitch. Is what Steppenwolf is. So seeing him lose in the history lesson is not a big deal. Seeing Darkseid lose, though, like seeing Darkseid lose in the history lesson, like totally undersell. It's like seeing Bray Wyatt lose as the Fiend before Mania, before his big match, which is what WWE did. They fucking killed this character how many times? Having him lose all the goddamn time. He'd lose like once. I mean, he'd lose. No, he'd win like once a year, maybe. What a waste of a good heel. Priest says, "Where are you going? To Thailand for the lady boys?" Oh, who doesn't like good lady boy? Nah, man, that's the next trip. This is to Canada. Canada. Can't tell you what the trip's about. It's all secretive. But it should be fun. Little work, little fun. You know what I'm saying? Kind of going for both reasons. It's gonna be exciting. I just need to get on this plane already. Honestly, I just need to get on and get antsy. I'll probably have a couple more beers. I just stumble on the plane, take a nap. Yeah, Thailand's the next trip for sure, dog. Thailand, Costa Rica, Albuquerque. No, we're not going to Albuquerque. Yeah, these ads. As Watcher says, guys. That's where we're keeping it for now. That's where we're keeping. You follow the white rabbit. Yeah. I guess that started out. I might use this. I should start using this channel just to plug what we're doing. Eventually, because why not? Why not? I like watching movies. I do like watching movies. But I'm kind of more interested in making them right now. Honestly, guys, more interested in making stuff right now. So, this channel might become that for the next few months. Making edits, posting that stuff. I definitely want to do another podcast at that DCFU. Definitely want to do another one. There's so much stuff that's happened. We can go 2-3 hours talking about Ezra Miller alone. Just talking about Ezra Miller alone. It's going to be a lot of fun. Trying to remember if I'm forgetting anything. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas Blu-ray. I don't know. I even got a neck pillow. I got a neck pillow for this shit. I'm ready for this flight. Ready. But yeah. You should get Arnold Schwarzenegger back to be Mr. Freeze. I'm just going to call it like it is. Or at least get him to voice act it. That would be fucking hilarious. But yeah, guys. Open forum, you can ask whatever you want. Are we just happy the Snyder Stains got the shit kicked in this week? Are we just happy about that? That Batman's such a flop. Such a flop. They could get a sequel to it. It's like instantly this week. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna sequel. Everyone's coming back. No seating chairs for Freeze this time. Oh, that's the best part of the movie. He's Mr. White Christmas. He's Mr. Snow. Dance, dance, sing. Mr. Snow. My stream's gonna get fucking wrecked. Sing. If we could share this shit, why not?
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow.
This is legendary.
I'm Mr. Tenderloin.
Without this, you don't get Batman Begins. Don't ask me why.
Whatever I touch.
Funny fact about the scene.
Snow in my clutch.
Sing!
Sing!
Louder! Come on! Sing! 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 Come on! Yes! Come on! Louder!
If you listen closely to this scene, funny enough about the scene, these background extra dudes that are his goons, if you listen, you never really hear them singing. They just go, they do that for this fucking bit. You know why? Because if they actually said words, they'd have to pay them more.
Louder! Come on! Sing!
Fact.
Sing! Sing! Come on! Yes! Come on! Louder!
Nobody's singing along with it. Fun fact: they would have had to pay them more if they actually sang, because that would be considered lines in a movie. And once you say lines in a movie, I think you're eligible for union membership, right? Something like that. They have to pay you a certain amount, something like that. Sing. At least I can remember that from the Joel Schumacher commentary, which I do listen to all the commentaries for most movies if they got them at least once. Especially on movies I like. It's funnier with bad movies because a lot of times the executive producers or directors, they'll be trashing the movie as they're watching it sometimes. That shit's funny as fuck. In the middle of this commentary, Joel Schumacher's he apologizes for making this movie. His commentary for Batman Forever is a lot better. They definitely had an intention with that movie. But yeah, man. I want to hear the Matt Reeves commentary for, the Batman. I want to hear it, but it's only Apple exclusive. What the fuck? That's some bullshit that the fucking commentary for the Batman's Apple exclusive. You kidding me right now? Fucking iTunes exclusive? What? Bastards. Fucking bastards. It better be on the Blu-ray. There better be some collector's edition I can buy. I'm not buying the Batman on Blu-ray till I know there's an audio commentary track on it. Not happening, sir. It's not happening. Till I know. Got the Joy Division shirt on. Batman Joy Division. We can listen to some of that on plane. This thing had legs, man. It's about to go into May. I'm pretty sure they're going to play the Batman through May. I have a feeling. At least internationally. It's pretty much May right now, but yeah. Anyway, guys. Yeah, I just want to say what's happening, what's crack-a-lacking. The Rays are winning. They're a winning team here. 11-8. Do we want to break down some baseball? Oh, Prius wants to talk about Joel Schumacher. Joel Schumacher. What's his question? Is it really Joel Schumacher's fault, though? Not in my book. Let me stop you right there before I read the rest of you. I don't think Joel Schumacher did anything wrong. I'm not one of those people that thinks he did anything wrong. When Batman 1989 was released, parents complained about it being too dark. There's a video. Oh yeah, I've seen that video too. I could play it right now, but I know exactly what you're talking about. And when Batman Returns came out, it was even worse because McDonald's had toy marketing and they put Penguin in the toys, and people saw the movie and like, yeah, Penguin. I don't want my kids touching Penguin. Penguin was fucked up in that movie. Oozing from the mouth all the time. He's trying to kidnap children. It's weird. Yeah. They let Tim Burton make those fucking movies, man. That's all Tim Burton. And then, yeah, too dark. They're like Joel Schumacher. They tried to get somebody else to direct it, I'm pretty sure. If I remember the story right, I think Joel Schumacher was really reluctant to do it. He needed like Tim Burton to convince him or something. But yeah, that Batman Forever, I think it came out pretty good, all things considered. I mean, if you had a better actor than Tommy Lee Jones doing Two-Face, I think that movie would have came out a lot better because movie's almost unwatchable because of Tommy Lee. I mean, I tried watching that. Jim Carrey's great in it. Val Kilmer's great in it. Alfred's awesome. Chris O'Donnell's not too bad, but fucking Tommy Lee Jones is unwatchable. He is unwatchable on the screen. He's just doing crazy man the whole time. He's just crazy the whole time. It's so bad. Oh yeah, Batman Returns. Penguin biting the nose on. It could be worse. My nose could be gushing blood right now. What? That was a funny ass scene. Burn, baby, burn. He just says that for no reason. Oh, I swear to God, go back and watch the movie. When he's on the steps and he turns around and says, burn, baby, burn. There's no reason why he should be saying that. Like, there's no one's even looking at him. Like, when he says that, you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's kind of moved on to their desks and, like, he's, like, talking to nobody. It's so funny. It just turns to nothing. It's so fun. But yeah, I feel like we've gotten better Batman movies. I feel like this Robert Pattinson movie is in every way better than any Batman movie. Okay, maybe not Dark Knight. I'll give you Dark Knight. I'll throw you a bone and give you Dark Knight. But like, this Batman is so good. I can't wait to see more of this Penguin in this Penguin series. We got an Arkham series and we got a Penguin series. How's this going to fucking work? When are they shooting this stuff? Did they already shoot it? How many episodes? Can we binge it? I hate this. Like, they give you 3 episodes to binge, and then they're like, now you got to wait once a week until you die. It's like, oh, God. Priya says he's probably one of the few people who don't care for the Dark Knight movies. I don't know. I feel like those movies are more appealing to people that aren't hardcore Batman fans. Like, if you know less about Batman, I feel like the Dark Knight trilogy probably works perfectly for you. And you get a lot of good comic book stuff, like Joe Chill being the guy who kills his parents. That's all accurate, you know? I like how that's done. It really gave that Lucius Fox character a role. You know, before the Dark Knight trilogy, Lucius Fox was barely a character in the books. My God, nobody gave a fuck about Lucius Fox. So it did a couple good things for sure. Heath Ledger's Joker was very good. I feel like if he stayed alive, he still would have won the Oscar because, like, he's unrecognizable. Like, you can go watch fucking Brokeback Mountain and then go watch Dark Knight. It's like you can't even tell it's him. Like, where the fuck's Heath? It's wild. I think the prosthetics help with that, though, you know. But still. Man, that was 2 bangers back to back. Fucking Brokeback Mountain and The Dark Knight. Damn, Heath Ledger was on a fucking roll. Jesus. Yeah, man. Those movies are great, by the way. Brokeback Mountain, great movie. Fantastic movie. I give it 10 out of 10 schmoes. I would say Brokeback Mountain's better than Dark Knight as far as like an actual film. I don't mind saying that. Come at me, dog. I'm seeing Northman, though. That's the next one. That's the next movie we're seeing. Northman, a real man's man movie. A real man's man movie. Vikings, and they're all sweaty and they're fucking just all roided out. Can't wait. Can't wait for this manly man movie. No, I feel like I know the direction the movie's going before I even see it, because this director's great, so it's gonna be good. I know it's gonna be good. But yeah, I've seen a bunch of people not like Dark Knight movies, so you are one of the few. You are one of the few. There's definitely just a few of them, but I've definitely seen people say that. Well, I saw Dark Knight when it came out. I saw it in theaters, and that was definitely an experience. It was electric. I can't describe it, you know. Priest. Yeah, he might be a couple seconds behind stream. Priest says he's commenting on the new Viking movie until the gay trans Vikings pop up in the movie. This gay trans Vikings. Can you be gay and trans at the same time, or do you got to pick one? I think you just got to pick one at that point. I'm a gay trans. I'm a straight trans. I'm a bi trans. I'm a transformer. I identify as a piece of paper. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of all these titles and labels and shit. It's just like putting people in boxes. It's weird. I don't know why people want to have labels on their names. It just puts you in a little checkbox. That's all it does. Is the Ukraine thing still happening? I kind of forgot about it. It was just like too depressing, so like I just stopped watching it. I just stopped watching the Ukraine thing because it was depressing, and I was like, no. That's like every girl I've dated for like the last 3 months. Oh, interesting, interesting. Quite the unique perspective. It just makes me sad when I watch people dying. Yeah, I know. Gotham. That's the show I gotta watch. Now I'm getting distracted by other shit, other videos. Kyle Schwarber arguing balls and strikes. That was awesome. It was awesome. The way he threw his bat down. The Rays took care of the Mariners today. Awesome. I can't focus on that. We need a sequel to Brightburn. I want to see a live action evil Justice League. God, why does everything gotta be evil? Evil dark. Evil dark. They're literally making a Justice League dark. They're literally making like the bad version of Justice League. The anti-hero version of Justice League. It's probably gonna have Black Adam in it. It's probably gonna have Constantine in it. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, there was some kind of leaked snippet from Black Adam. There's like some leaked little thing from it, and fucking Black Adam says, like, I kill people. I'm not a hero. Like he like literally, The Rock says that line straight up. So Black Adam's definitely not a hero. I feel like the Justice Society is definitely fighting Black Adam in the movie. I don't know. That movie's so strange. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Black Adam. I kind of want to be surprised by it. Same thing with this Flash movie. Like, I've read so many Flash books. I'd rather be surprised in the movie just to see what they use, you know. I just want to see what they use in that Flash movie. Because it's not an adaptation. It's a straight up, you know, their own thing. It's not an adaptation. It's inspired by the works. It's inspired by the books. It's not a straight up word for word adaptation, which we'll never get a comic book movie like that. Unfortunately, there should be a couple like that. I feel like Watchmen got the closest. Watchmen was like the closest to the book you can get. Like they straight up pulled lines from the book, like tons of lines. Like V for Vendetta, there's the whole V paragraph in V for Vendetta where every word is a V word, which is insane to think about. That's in the movie. So, they nailed that. Hellboy, I feel like they nailed a little bit. They nailed that movie. Not the new one, the Guillermo del Toro ones. I feel like that's the best Hellboy you'll ever get. I don't know why they retried. I don't know why you're trying to retry with that. I'm shocked they haven't made a Static Shock movie. Like, why hasn't that happened? What are they waiting for? Static Shock was huge when I was a kid. That cartoon was huge. People love that shit. What you gonna do? I didn't shave my neck hairs. I should have. I could do that when I get there. It's fine. It's fine. I brought my toiletries. I just hope I don't get lost in LAX. I know my mind's all over the place right now. I really hope I don't get lost in LAX. That would suck. Yeah, V for Vendetta. Yeah, you forget it's DC because I think they put the Vertigo logo on it, don't they? They might start it with the DC logo. I don't know. I feel like they put the Vertigo logo on it on the movie. I don't know. I like the fucking Keanu Reeves Constantine movie too. I feel like that's another classic. Like, before people knew what comic books films were. That's the same time period like V for Vendetta came out. It's that same kind of era where like the mainstream audience doesn't quite know, what the hell comic book films are. MCU, that's what it did, man. It popularized comic book films. Now you can make any film about a comic book, it probably gets some people to watch it. Look at Morbius. What did Morbius do? And that movie's I saw Morbius. It was an hour and a half of like bland, mid, just boring. Hour and a half of that. Michael B. Jordan is producing the Static Shock movie. Good shit. Michael B. Jordan should be Static Shock in that movie. Why not? Oh, because Static Shock is like a teenager. That's why. All right, you got to give a no-named teen actor a chance with Static Shock. Maybe Michael B. Jordan could be Static Shock's father, or maybe he could be the villain. I don't know, one or the other. Keanu said he would return for Constantine. Oh yeah, I saw that panel too. They did a whole panel with the whole casting crew from Constantine Comic-Con. I want to say like last year or the year before. And yeah, he said that. He said he'd be totally down for it. They should. Why not? This Flash movies are making everything interconnected, so why not? Video games I'm playing. Nobody asked it, but I'm just going to say what video games I'm playing. I've been playing a lot of MLB 22 The Show. I just picked it up like this week. And a little, I forget what day I fucking bought it, but it's good. It's real good. I like it a lot. I like the sound effect it makes when you're perfect. You make a perfect hit. It just sounds so good. I don't know how they nailed that. But they nailed it. The one thing that really pisses me off about that game, though, is there's Diamond Dynasty mode, which you have to be connected online to play this mode, which fair enough, especially because there's a lot of online, game modes. I get it. But there's other modes that are single player modes that have nothing to do with the online feature, right? And it could still kick you if the server disconnects from you for whatever reason. And I couldn't get through a 3-inning game in some single-player mode in Diamond Dynasty. It was pissing me off. And then I turned off the crossplay because that fixed everything. It must have been like hopping me to different servers with people who had like PCs or Xboxes or something like that. Fuck that shit. Turn off the crossplay. Just be on your PlayStation servers. And it worked. Worked out fucking great. Dude, this game's so dope. Love him baseball. What other games are out right now? I don't know. All right, guys. It's 55 minutes into the stream. Star Citizen to finally get finished. Star Citizen. That sounds familiar. Is that Bethesda one? That's not Bethesda's. Developer Cloud Imperium Games. Who's Chris Roberts? He's old. Last game he made was Freelancer. And this next one's Star Citizen. Conquest Frontier Wars. Wing Commander. Oh, he made a lot of Wing Commander games here. Interesting. Yeah, I figured out it was the game. I knew it sounded familiar. Is it just like a flying around game? You're a little spaceship? Is that what's happening here? That's my kind of jam. I love Ace Combat. In fact, I want to get back and play the newer Ace Combat. I think what was it, Ace Combat 7? Skies Unknown or something? I used to play all those games. I fell out of those games. That's like, that's like a serious fucking playing game. Star Citizen is for free to play as well. So y'all, go check out that. Go check out the Star Citizen. I haven't touched Horizon Forbidden West because I haven't beat the first game yet, so I haven't touched that yet. I will get to it. I will get to it. There will be a time where there's literally nothing to play, and that's when I'll play Horizon. There will be a time. Because there's some games I'm just not into at the moment. So, what was the new Elden Ring? That the new one came out? I'm just not into it. Can't. There's something about that gameplay style I just can't stand. Cole Turner. What's up, my dog? Shit. What's up, man? JoJo's made it too. Technically, isn't it part of the DC though? I think it was. Yeah, it's Vertigo Comics. Vertigo is owned by DC. That's what I'm thinking. I think they put the Vertigo logo in front of the movie. I don't know. I have to rewatch the movie. I could have swore there was a DC logo on that movie somewhere. Star Citizen is supposed to be an actual universe within a game where you can travel. Oh man, I've heard of that. Didn't No Man's Sky try to do that? All right, this is gonna be better than No Man's Sky, is what we're saying. Outer Space GTA. You never know. It says free play right now, so that's cool. GTA. How do you get out of your spacesuit and go hijack another spaceship? I know. No Man's Sky really gave me my space fix for quite a while. Like just trying to get to the center of that universe or whatever you had to do. That shit took forever. And then they made the game even better. I don't feel like going back and playing it. Jojo says he played Dark Souls 3 back in the day and didn't get into it either. The only reason why I went back was because I watched videos on it. Oh, so you learned. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. What game? I think I did that with like Fallout 3 when I first played Fallout 3. When did that come out? 2009. I can look up the year. I think I was in middle school. You know, 2008. Yeah, I was in middle school. Um, yeah, 2009 was my freshman year. Yeah, man. That's how I got through a lot of games when I was younger. I would just like look up like how to do it and just mimic what the player was doing. And eventually, I got the hang of it. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to make certain character types. I just wanted a golden knight with a fire sword. That's all I wanted. It was just like I totally get that, man. I just want this fucking golden knight with a fire sword. New Vegas, dude. That's classic. I love New Vegas. That game I didn't need any help with. That was such a fun game. I like how it was very circular. You went around the whole map and shit. So dope. It was actually like it felt like a more it made more sense the map in that game. Like the mission layouts and stuff and the way you just came upon missions as you were going and the circle around the map, it made sense. Fallout 3 didn't make any sense like that. It's just like they let you out into the open and like they're like, find the city. And like, what? and there's no order to the Fallout 3 map. It's just like you go to this location that this bunch of locations here. Meanwhile, there's a whole other map here that you're not seeing at all. And you could just play and beat the main story of Fallout 3 and not see like 70% of the map, 75% of the map, It's a whole other game and just in the map. Priya says, BioShock is getting a live FX. I bet they're going to fuck it up, man. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I feel like they're going to fuck that up. Unless they get, what's his name? Was it Ken Levine? Is it Ken Levine? Unless they get him on it, they're gonna fuck it up, man. I just feel it. Netflix is going like what's the last good Netflix thing that came out? It certainly wasn't what was the Cowboy Bebop show? Remember that live action Cowboy Bebop show? Wasn't that a Netflix thing? Oof. I don't know, man. I'm scared. That's scary, Prius. That is scary shit. I'm not looking. You should be on shit. Oh yeah, you like everyone in that game. Yeah, dude, the voice acting's incredible in that game. Everyone's got a good little story arc too. You could totally kill everybody in the New Vegas game too. You can kill everybody on that map, and you'll still get like a cool ending. There's a bunch of different endings to that game. So cool. BioShock always scared me as a kid. And play, yeah, dude, it's horror. I would definitely say it's horror. Especially that first one, man. That underwater, those big daddies chasing you, making those horrible sounds. For sure. I feel like BioShock Infinite also has horror elements, but that one's a little easier to digest. Because it's at daytime all the time. So you're not really scared, but it's still kind of fucked up what's happening and creepy. But it's daytime, so you're not totally scared. BioShock 2 is the only one that wasn't really scary. It was like an action game. I don't know. I kind of got bored of it. It wasn't as good as the first game. But I like BioShock Infinite a lot. I played that one a lot. I beat that. Played a lot. I beat BioShock Infinite like 3-4 times. I think it's just as good as the first game. That's a controversial opinion too on the internet. That's funny. All right, guys. I've been on for a minute. Batman 2 got a sequel. Despite what some conspiracy theorists would have you believe. Do you want me to show you that scene from Green Lantern? Despite what some conspiracy theorists would have you believe. Oh my god, I need to clip that out and use that as like a fucking thing. I prefer movie adaptations over shows because movies do it a little better. Well, yeah, because shows have this thing where you have to stretch it out to a season. Movies you have to condense to just the important good shit, just the important shit. That's what a movie is. That's why I prefer movie format. Just condense until you have a solid fucking movie. It's kind of what they did with the Batman. The movie was a 4-hour movie, and they just kept grinding it down till it was like 3 hours. They could have probably cut a little bit more out of the movie too. But yeah, that's what movies are. TV shows are meant to be drawn out, like these long things. Winning Times on HBO Max. John C. Reilly, Adam McKay show. It's solid. It's solid. I like it a lot. It's real solid. You know. But yeah, guys, I got called tonight. It's almost 3:00 in the morning here. I get on the plane at 7:42. I'm gonna try to get the airport at 5. So I got a couple hours to fuck around here in my house and do whatever I want. Maybe have a couple of Coronas. Maybe have a little weed. I know I'm a big druggie with a weed. Oh my god. Oh my god, he has 2 beers. He's an alcoholic. Oh yeah. Have a great night, guys. I'll see you when I get back May 7th. May 7th. May 8th. I'm probably going to want to chill for like those first couple days when I get back. So, May 10th. We'll mark on the calendar. May 10th. We'll do a stream. And we'll see what we'll see what direction this channel's going. All right. It's a constant evolving thing. Definitely want to get another episode of the DCFU podcast out there because Ezra Miller is making things entertaining. And, there's always something entertaining going on in DC. You don't hear about any of this shit coming out of the MCU side. You don't hear about Robert Downey Jr. doing like fucking like blowouts for assholes. Not these days anymore. Have a great night, guys. Good night. See Watcher, see JoJo, see everybody that joined. Cole. Bye, guys.